This video is about graphing a piecewise function, and so this particular example is from number 14 on the final exam review. And so here is an XY axis, and so we are given this piecewise function, which happens to be in two pieces. Okay, so if you look, this function is defined by y equals to x minus 1, because of course f of x can be replaced with y, for values of x that are to the right of 2. So if this is 1 and this is 2, this line, y equals x minus 1, is only defined for values of x that are to the right of 2. Alright, and then this other piece down here, negative 1/2 x plus 2, this is also a linear function. So y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2, and this is defined for values of x that are to the left on this side of x plus 2. So I don't have a pencil with me, which is it's good to have a pencil when you are doing piecewise functions. So I'm just going to draw this yellow line down the middle of x equals 2 to help me remember where each piece goes. So x minus 1 is for values that are greater than 2, and this is for less than or equal to 2. Alright, I'm going to do the less than or equal to 2 part first. Here's my y-intercept 2. I'm going to interpret my slope down 1, right 2. If I go down 1, right 2, it's going to land right. Down 1, right 2, it's going to land right here. And so I'm going to connect these two points, and this will be the graph of y equals negative 1/2 x plus 2. And so of course the line would pass through this and it will go all the way down, but we take note that it's only defined for values of x that are less than or equal to 2. So I'm only going to draw it, and this is because I do not have a pencil with me. I'm only going to draw it there. That's where it's defined to be. This is negative 1/2 x plus 2. On the right side of 2, it's defined to be x minus 1. Okay, I'm going to graph that. The y-intercept is negative 1. I'm going to go up 1, right 1. And this would be 1 point, and I'll go up 1, right 1, and that would be another point. And it so happens that these points are landing in the same, both graphs, I'm making this out really big to emphasize it, both graphs happen to intersect at 2, 1. That does not always happen with a piecewise function. This is the other piece. This is x minus 1. I would have graphed it. See, it lines up with this y-intercept. Because I don't have a pencil, I didn't want to graph that with pencil. If I had a pencil, I would have just graphed the whole line and then erased off this part. So I just had to be kind of careful because I just have this marker. But on the right side, from 2 to the right, the greater than 2, it's x minus 1. And so really this would have an open circle, but it was already filled in because they happen to coincide at the same point. Okay.